Good morning. I am Shravanti, working as a guest faculty in TSWRDC Siddipet in Computer Science Department. So now I am going to explain the topic constructors in C++. Constructor is a special member method which will be called automatically whenever an object is created. So constructor is a special member method. Special member method which will be called automatically whenever an object is created. So the main purpose of the constructor is to initialize the object well. To initialize the object well. So that is for placing our own values instead of placing the default values. So next, coming to advantages of the constructors. It having two advantages. First one, it eliminates the default values. It eliminates the default values. Second one, it eliminates ordinary methods explicitly. It eliminates ordinary methods explicitly. So having the two advantages. First one, it eliminates the default values. That is for placing our own values instead of placing the default values. That's why we are initializing the object well. Next one, it eliminates the ordinary methods explicitly. That nothing but when we are creating an object, automatically the functions in the class should be executed. So next one, the rules of the constructors. First rule, constructor name must be similar to class name. So constructor name and class name same. Constructor name and class name must be same. That is the first rule. Second one, constructor should not be static. Constructor should not be static. Why it is not static? Because constructor is executed every time whenever we are creating an object. But static means it executes only once. It allocates only one time memory. So that's why constructor should not be static. Next one, constructor should not return any value. Constructor should not return any value. Even void also. Even void also. So it not return any value. Next one, constructor should not be inherited. Constructor should not be inherited from base class to derived class. Inherited. So these are the rules of the constructors. First rule, constructor name and class name must be same. Constructor should not be static. Constructor should not return any value, even void also. And constructor should not be inherited. Next one, the syntax of the constructors. First, class name, class name. Here we are write the constructor. It is called constructor. It is also a method. Now the types of the constructors. There are three types of constructors are there. First one, default constructor. Second one, parameterized constructor. Third one, copy constructor. Third one, copy constructor. So now we can see the constructor name and class name must be same. It is a class name and this is a constructor name. So both are must be same. Next, coming to types, default, parameterized, copy constructors. Now we will take one example program. Hash include iostream.h. Next, hash include onio.h. Next one, class A. Here A is our class name. Here I am using the access specifiers, private, int A comma B. Next, public. Initializing the values A equal to 100 and B equal to 200. Then closing. So it is default constructor. It is default constructor. Default constructor means which is not allow any parameters. Next one, parameterized constructor. A and x comma into y. Here A equal to x, B equal to y. Now I am taking one short method show. In this method I am displaying the A and B values. So cout A value, next B value. Then I am closing the total class here. I am writing the main method. In this main method, I am creating an object for the class, that is AOB1. It is an object for A class. OB1.show. Next I am creating another object for the same class. For the same class we can create any number of objects. So when we are creating an object, automatically the constructor should be invoked. Next one, object2.show. If you write, then let's see also here. Next one. Then execution process is what the main function onwards, the execution process should be started. First, A is a class name. It's an object. So it's an object for the A class. So going to the A class, initializing the declaring the values. After that, it's a default constructor should be executed. So in that default constructors, first A value, after that OB1.show. So in show method, A value 100 will be executed, B value 200 will be executed. Next coming to, we are creating an object for same class A, that is OB2. So OB2. So in the OB2, I am passing the value 300 comma 400. So it is called a parameterized constructor. It is called a parameterized constructor. So it is going to this one. So here x value is 300, y value is 400. So x value is allocated to A and y value is assigned to B. So next coming to OB.show, the same A value 300 is executed and B value 400 is executed. So this is a simple example for the constructors. Thank you.